I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another video. I'm sorry we haven't had many videos. We are going to be getting back on track here. Today, we are going to have a topic that's been talked about often, and that is how to spot a fake natty. So, let's start off with a couple very important points. One, what is a fake natty? We all know who these people are, right? These are the people that claim to be 100% natural. They've never used anything, just hard work and dedication and great genetics, right? Often these people are trying to sell you something. And often, if you're smart, you can tell that they are fake natties. The fake part coming in that they have used something. A couple important points. This channel is not going to be, it's not going to be a drug channel. This channel is not going to be about hunting people down and figuring out who's natural and who's not. So a couple important things before we start. One, I don't care who takes what. Hey, in America, baby, if you're a healthy adult that can make their own decisions and has a sound mind, I think you should be able to take whatever you want. So I don't care. Take whatever you want anytime, baby. It doesn't matter to me. So let's get that out of the way. We're also not going to start any sort of playlist on, like I said, calling people out. That's not what this is for. So why does this matter? Because it most certainly does matter. It matters because you guys are messed up in the head. These fake natties up here, they've totally mind screwed you, right? And I'm going to use an example right now because one of my subscribers, hopefully, please chime in, make a comment. No one will really know even who you are. A young guy reached out to me. He's 24 years old, actually has a phenomenal look. He's been working out for quite a few years. I think he was 5'10", 175 pounds, quite lean. Really looked a great look. And he inquired about coaching, and in the next 2 years, completely 100% natural, he wanted me to get him to be a legitimate heavyweight NPC bodybuilder. Actually, and I'm putting this out there, he offered to pay me 2 years in advance at $200 a month. That is a nice chunk of change. He committed for a full 2 years, and I said no, because that is not possible. It's just not. And this is why this conversation is important, because for some reason, bodybuilding fitness is the only sport or endeavor where we put no common sense into it, right? So we always want to reach for the stars, but if you have an average basketball player, you're realistic about your goals and how good that person can get. You don't say it's either be Michael Jordan or bust. You never do that. Same thing with football. You don't take an average high school lineman and try to turn him into a Pro Bowl NFL player. For some reason, and the endeavor of fitness, we get so butthurt and uptight about having realistic goals. And these fake natties have completely warped your mind. So with that, we're going to talk about how to spot a fake natty. I'm going to come over here on this side. Okay, so I'm going to put some links up here. I fully believe in the fat-free muscle index. It's sort of like BMI, but takes into account body fat percentage and all that. From the studies that have been done, the analysis that have been done, plus for what I've seen in real life, I think this is a great indicator on if someone is using performance-enhancing drugs or has at some point, and people that are not. Again, don't kill yourself microanalyzing every YouTuber. What this does is gives you an idea of who's on and who's off and what's a realistic goal for you if you want to be a natural athlete. All right. So, I'll have the calculator. You'll be able to check that out, okay? This is what, this is not quite what some of the studies say, but this is using my kind of personal experience. If you come out in the 18 to 20 range, you work out. You look good, you work out. Most people can get there with just working out and kind of fixing up their diet a little bit, but doesn't have to be great. 21 to 23. This is attainable for most natural lifters. It's gonna take some effort. It's gonna take some work, especially get up to that 23 range. People are gonna see you and be like, oh yeah, you work out. In fact, quite a few natural bodybuilders that compete are in this range of 21 to 23. 24 to 26, and this is where I veer off a little bit from some of my counterparts that have 25 as the hard stop for natural versus not. This is kind of where we have a little meeting ground, okay? So in this 24 to 26 range, you have your absolute most elite natural bodybuilders. I'm talking guys with elite genetics, elite work ethics, and an elite kind of training capacity and work ethic. They've put it all together. Most of your naturals will not even make it to 24. Hardly any will make it to 26. So that's your 1%ers. And this is actually where most of your performance-enhancing drug users will hit. So you got these casual guys that take a little here, take a little there, little test cycle, whatever. Most of them are going to be right here, okay? They're kind of haphazard with their diet. They like to drink, have some beers, but they, take a little cycle here and there. They're going to be in this 25 range, and that's where you see, a lot of times there are naturals that look better than users. They're the super strict elite naturals versus the kind of, whatever, users. 27 to 29. There are no naturals in this range. Period. I'm not looking for an argument. Don't want to get into a big fight and anything like that. There's just not. These are even the people that, if they're on PEDs, a lot of PED users will not hit this. Many, if not most, will not hit this. If you're a PED user, you got your stuff in gear. You're working it hard. It's sort of like this range for gear users, They got their workouts, their nutrition, they got most things in line. And then we get to the 30 plus. This is where you match elite work ethic, elite genetics, and you're using PEDs. Now there are some of the true genetic elite that can take a ton of drugs and get to that range. Once you're at 30 plus, 31 plus, you're talking that IFBB Pro top NPC kind of look to you. So anyways, some of the challenges with this, one, fatty McFattersons will throw this off, okay? So if you're I did see one natural that I believe is natural, make it to 27, and he was a 6'6", almost 330-pound lineman, with just an exorbitant amount of body fat. So if you are hugely obese with body fat but have a lot of muscle underneath, you can push this scale a little bit, it throws it off. Most of your sub 20% body fat, this is going to be pretty accurate. The other thing is, and people go nuts about this, they get so upset about this, people always way underestimate their body fat. So I did have one person I talked about doing this video, and they said, wait a minute, I'm natural and I'm at like 28. Well, we actually got him DEXA scanned and his body fat was 16%. Homeboy was plugging in 9%. So that's gonna rapidly alter your results on here. So if you're just gonna, falsely lower your body fat percentage and plug it in the equation, well, yeah, I mean, of course that's gonna be inaccurate. So it does rely on an accurate body fat measure, and we all falsely lower it. Okay, so this is what we got. Like I said, this isn't a witch hunt, this isn't an argument. It's for you to better formulate the proper goals for where you want to be. So reach far, reach to the stars, right? Get out there, get a big goal, but make it realistic. Make it a stretch goal, but make it realistic. That's all we have today. We'll get on track with the videos. I'm sorry, I've been under the weather, so we'll get back on track. Thanks for watching. Please like, please sub. See you soon.